The ball's in your fucking court. No more fucking around. You want your life to be better? I can't help you. Lee can't help you. Joe Rogan can't help you. Ari can't help you. God can't fucking help you. Only you can fucking help you. Grab your fucking balls, get a fucking notebook, and write down what the fuck you're gonna do this year. And this is it. You're not gonna have these problems. Fuck the drugs. Fuck the cigarettes. Fuck that dumb bitch. It all starts fucking today, all right? No more fucking excuses. That's the fucking... This is the year of...
First of all, let me address the DOC, because I know people tuned in for the DOC. But Alpha 3 can't help you any longer. You got to take actions into your own hands. What I do know is this. As people are sick and tired of the New Jersey Department of Corrections, they're not tolerating the bullshit anymore. I keep getting DMs from everybody saying that they're going to do exactly what Alpha 3 suggested with it, which is cash out on your pension, pay off all your fucking debt, become debt-free. All right? Go do something you enjoy. There's plenty of companies out there. There's plenty of people that'll pay you and treat you the way you should be treated. Not a hazardous, toxic working environment like the Department of Corrections in New Jersey, working with rats and roaches, dealing with people that throw shit on you. You got to eat crappy ass fucking food, deal with shitty ass individuals, the worst in society, only to get fired for one little teeny mistake. So fuck the Department of Corrections. Get out of there. Right? Go do something else. All right? Good luck. But I will be touching on different stories, funny ass fucking stories. I will be doing New Jersey Department of Corrections stories, but I already gave you the guideline. Don't come back here looking for how to get the fuck out of the Department of Corrections. Don't come on here hoping to hear me whine and complain about it. I did something about it. All right? I got the fuck out. I left. All right? This is about Eagle Talk, Philadelphia football Eagle Talk, and fantasy football. Top Flight Security beat me yesterday, but I don't even get started to the third or fourth week. I got to give every fantasy league at least like a 3-week head start before I even start doing anything. All right, so Top Flight Security, congratulations, you won, but I didn't give a shit. I don't care about that game. All right, I'm more focused on this week's game, even though I don't give a shit about this week's game. But I will be. The whole world wants to see me beat down the commissioner for his miscreant behavior as it pertains to how he runs the league. But Top Flight Security, you won the wrong game. You should have won the game like 9 months ago. That's the game you should have won. That's the game that would have made you a champion. That's when it matters, not the first week of the season. So enjoy that cheesy fucking win. But anyway, the other thing is the apple tree. There's an apple tree planted. We planted an apple tree outside the back of my house. All right, and it's bearing fruit. We will be making a juicy, warm, moist apple pie. The one where you can stick your 2 fingers right in the middle of it to get the temperature, the core temperature, which should be an optimal temperature of 98.6 degrees. All right, so that's a beautiful thing right there. You know Alpha 3 needs an apple tree in the back of his house. But you're here for Eagle Talk, so we're going to talk Eagles. I'll always be happy with a win no matter what it is. But it was the worst win out of all the wins this week. I mean, there's been teams out there that had better wins this week than the Eagles. Because number one, we were supposed to beat the Detroit Lions, so that's no big deal. But in the fashion that we did it was distasteful. It was distasteful. Once again, the Philadelphia Eagles start out slow. They want to give away the first quarter, as is tradition lately with the Philadelphia Eagles. All right, they want to give away the first quarter, start slow again. All right, but there's two organizations that I like to thank right now, and that would be number one, the East Rutherford Giants, right, and also the Tennessee Titans. All right, because without your mishandling of your franchise, without having enough money to pay your players, or just being cheap and greedy and not paying your players, we got Bradbury. Oh, by the way, Merle Reese, it's Bradbury, not Blackberry. All right, get it right. Stop being racist. If we can get Black Lives Matter on that case to make sure he wasn't trying to be racist, but it's Bradbury. So I want to thank East Rutherford for mishandling your franchise and not being able to pay that man, and the Tennessee Titans for being cheap. All right, and not paying Brown, because if it wasn't for those two players, we would have lost yesterday. So it all paid off. The Megamind did what he had to do to at least get this win, this week's win. So I appreciate that. But anyway, nobody came to play. Although my fantasy points racked up with Hurts, he didn't impress me that much either. All right, so Hurts, you got to get better. All right, the offensive line needs to get better. The defense definitely needs to get better. But we won't know how good this win is until later on in the season. All right, because based off of last year, yes, the Detroit Lions stunk last year, but this is a new year. All right, what if they end up like 11-6 this year? Then that would have been a good first week win. All right, but you got to take the totality of the circumstances. That's what's irritating about Philadelphia. They're just never happy. You should just be glad the Eagles were able to hold on and get a win. But you got to take the totality of the circumstances. None of the starters played in the preseason, so they're playing catch-up right now. All right, none of them played. Their bodies really aren't ready. So when they came out to play the Lions came out with fire. They played. They were hitting in the preseason. They were hitting in their practices, right? Which the Eagles weren't, right? So they came out with fire. They came out ready to play. Their fans were fired up. So you got to take the totality of the circumstances. It won't be till like week 3 or 4 when the Eagles' bodies are conditioned to play football, when they figure out teams aren't fucking around with them anymore. Because in the preseason games, unless you're the New Jersey Jets that want to put cheap shots on fucking quarterbacks, people aren't really trying to get hurt in the preseason. They're just tapping you. But since the regular season started, now they're trying to mush you into the ground. They're trying to really drive your face into the turf or to the natural grass, wherever you play. All right? So until the Eagles realize that teams aren't going to be fucking around with them, all right, their bodies need to start getting conditioned. So they're not going to be ready till like week 3 or 4. All right. So we'll just take this out. Alpha 3 will take this win, and he'll be happy for Brown and Bradbury. You got that, Maurice? All right, I'll be happy for those two. We'll move on to the Minnesota Vikings. All right, but just understand, Eagles, Minnesota Vikings, they're not going to let you get away with the Detroit Lions let you get away with. All right, you got to improve your run defense. And this Jefferson cat that you should have fucking drafted, he ain't going to play around with you either. But we got good defense. Our pass defense is fine. It's our run defense that's trash right now. Or at least they played trash yesterday. Our offensive line played trash. I mean, whatever. We won, so I'm happy with that. The other thing I'm happy about, look at that. The NFC East is finally coming to where it needs to be, which is the best division in football. All right, so we got 3 wins yesterday, and of course the distasteful Arlington Cowboys, they got a loss. How'd you like that loss, Arlington? Now, we're not talking about it today. I'm going all over social media within my little crew that I troll every day. Right? None of them are talking about how the Arlington Cowboys, except for Eagles fans, but Arlington Cowboys, they don't want to address this today. They don't want to face the facts. All right? You listen to your own hype. You smell your own poop when you take a dump. All right? So you're where you need to be. But the other 2 teams came out with decent wins. The East Rutherford Giants, they came out with a nice win. So congratulations, but your team is still trash. And the Maryland, Virginia, USC Commander, Redskins, whoever you want to be, you squeaked by against a bad team. So congratulations on all your wins. Congratulations to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm glad you put a beat down on the hateful Arlington Cowboys. All right, so they're going to be quiet for at least another week. They're going to be quiet all season because, of course, Dak Prescott's bones are made out of potato sticks, and he can't seem to get through a game without getting hurt. All right, and I would imagine that next week they already gave up. They're looking to 2024. So the rest of the team are going to start faking injuries so they don't have to play. Particularly that goofy ass running back that likes to run around. I'm not gonna say her name. Goofy ass running back that likes to run around with a half shirt on. You don't have abs like Alpha 3. Aight? Anyway, enjoy the win, Philadelphia. Alpha 3 is out. Send it.